Marlena, and this is my story hour. I'm going to be under here every time. Well, today's book I'm going to be reading is Junie B and some Sneaky Peeky Spying. It's written by Barbara Park and illustrated by Dennis Brunkus, if that's how you say the last name. I'm not really sure. But I'm going to be starting from Chapter 1. Chapter 1's called Sneaky Peeky Spying. Let's go. My name is Junie B. Jones. B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B and that's all. I go to kindergarten. Kindergarten is what comes before first grade. Except for I don't know why it's called that silly word of kindergarten. Because it should be called 0 grade, I think. My teacher has the name of Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs. and that's all. And this is the picture.
Hold on.
Junie B. Jones writing her ABCs. That's her teacher, Mrs. I'm guessing that's a trash can. Mrs. has short brown hair and long skirts of wool, and she smiles a real lot. Except for sometimes when I'm noisy. She claps her loud hands at me. It used to scare me very much, only then I got used to it, and I don't even pay it any attention. I wish Mrs. lived next door to me. Then me and her would be neighbors and bestest friends. I could also spy on her. Spying is when you're very quiet and you look at people through a peeky hole or a crack or something. I'm a very good spyer. That's because I have sneaky feet and my nose doesn't whistle when I breathe. Last Friday morning at Grandpa Miller's house, I hid in the dirty clothes hamper. Then my grandpa came into the bathroom, and I lifted up the lid a teeny bit, and I peeked my eyes on him. And guess what? Grandpa Miller took his whole teeth right out of his head. That's what. I popped right out of that hamper. And here's the picture. That's her spying on her Grandpa Miller. And that's Grandpa Miller. How did you do that crazy thing? I hollered. Then my grandpa screamed very loud, and he runned out of the bathroom speedy quick. Grandpa Miller has high blood pressure, I think. Pretty soon, Mother hurried in the bathroom with very angry feet. That's it, she yelled. No more spying. This is the last time I'm telling you. Do you hear me, Missy? Do you? Yes, I said. 'Cause you're hollering right in my ear. That's why. Then Mother took me home, except for she kept staying mad at me. Find something quiet to do, she said, kind of growling. Your baby brother has to take his morning nap. So then I thought about what to do. A very good idea popped in my head. First, I took off my loud shoes. Then I tiptoed into baby Ollie's room in just my sock feet. And I spied on him through the bars in his crib. There's Junie B. And there's her baby brother Ollie. She's spying on him. 'Cause what would be quieter than Sneaky Peeky Spying, of course. Only too bad for me, because that boring old baby just kept on sleeping and sleeping. And he wasn't being fun. That's how come I accidentally blowed on his face, and I tickled his nose with a ribbon. And I shouted, "Wake up!" in his ear. And guess what? Ollie opened his eyes, and that's what. Then he started crying very loud, and Mother ran into his room. Only she didn't even see me, because I quick hid it in the closet. There's Junie B's mom. There's her baby brother Ollie crying. And there's Junie B hiding in the closet. I smiled just to myself. I'm the bestest spyer in the whole wide world, I said inside my head. That's how come when I rode the bus to school that day, I did a little bit of bragging. I'm the bestest spyer in the whole world, I said to my best friend named Grace. Then I took off my shoes and showed her my sneaky sock feet. See? I said. See how quiet they are? You can hardly even hear those guys. And after that, I breathed in and out for her. And see, my nose doesn't whistle either, I said. That Grace smiled. I'm good at spying, too, she said. I patted her. Yeah, only too bad, Grace, but you can't be as good as me, 'cause I said it first. Then Grace had a mad breath at me. It is called a huffy, I think. I heard your nose whistle, Grace, I told her. Just then the bus got to school, and me and that Grace raced each other to the playground, except for she beated me. Only it didn't count, 'cause I wasn't really racing. Then we played horses with me and my other bestest friend named Lucille. Only pretty soon the bell rang, and we all run to room 9 speedy quick. Mrs. was at the door waiting for us. Good afternoon, ladies, she said. Good afternoon, lady, I said back, polite. Then Mrs. smiled at me. That's because she's the nicest teacher I ever saw. And so I wish me and her were bestest friends. And guess what else? I wish I could hide in her hamper. Okay, that was chapter 1. Now I guess I'm going to read chapter 2.